Well, with the fatal wreck happening on 277 south of Abilene on Tuesday morning, the fire chief of ECA is reminded about the thousands of wrecks that he's seen on this stretch of road over the last 30 years. Our Annabelle Tuggle went to that stretch of road by Coronado's Grill that many call Dead Man's Curve, speaking with the fire chief about the real cause of these wrecks.
2 years ago, Kelsey Hackman moved to the big country, but when she made it, she saw something unlike anything she had ever seen before.
There was a lot going on. It was crazy. It was a one vehicle accident. But
she pulled up on a severe wreck and her husband had to help pull someone out of their vehicle.
Just remember holding her in my lap, and her head was busted open and she was unresponsive, and I'll never forget that lady. Her name was Isabella.
Hackman says this is the worst wreck she'd ever seen, and she's not alone in seeing wrecks like that in this area, near what many call Dead Man's Curve.
About a 10-mile stretch that comes through here between Abilene and San Angelo that's really non-typical of the rest of the highway.
ECA Fire Chief Gary Young has become familiar with this road, as he's reported to more wrecks in that area than he can count.
Thousands. A lot.
He fought for TxDOT to make some changes to help drivers understand how sharp the curves are, and after a while they finally made some changes.
They've made huge strides on it. They've added advisories, they've added signage that's lit at night for better recognition.
Young says the road has become less dangerous because of these additions.
70 and they've reduced it to 65.
But the wrecks they are seeing now are because of drivers not paying attention.
It's not the road's fault if you have a wreck. It's not the rain's fault if you have a wreck. It's driver inattention or driver error.
Encouraging drivers to obey the signs and slow down, and Hackman joining him in this encouragement, as she does not want to see another wreck like she did before.
Remember that not everyone is going to drive to their best of their ability, so just make sure that you are.
In Tuscola, with coverage you can count on, Annabelle Tuggle, KTAB News.
Thank you, Annabelle. Chief Young says this stretch of road was designed back in the 1930s, so it's not up to standard conditions. And he says it could definitely use some more fine-tuning to help it become even safer, but he is glad that it has become significantly less dangerous.